Welcome back to my channel. I will explain in this video cooling tower gearbox assembly. Model is NW7 bar 25 bar 41. I will show the complete input shaft assembly and output shaft assembly using a spare parts. Cooling tower gearbox assembly start with the input shaft assembly. First, take the Bevel gear pinion shaft and insert the plain washer into the shaft. Next, heat the bearing bush in a solvent oil bath to above the 100 degrees centigrade. After heating, carefully install the bearing bush onto the pinion shaft. Using the same heating process, heat the disc plate and install it onto the pinion shaft. Now let's start the input shaft bearing assembly. Heat the first taper roller bearing. Part number is 4T bar 853. In the solvent oil bath, heat the taper roller bearing above the 100 degrees centigrade after fixing on into the pinion shaft. Next, place the outer bearing race into the rear side of the bearing housing. After installing the outer race, take the pinion shaft by stand the vertical position. After standing the vertical position, install the bearing housing onto the pinion shaft. After inserting the bearing housing, check the free rotation. After that, insert the outer race of the second bearing into the front side of the bearing housing. Finally, heat the second taper roller bearing. Part number is 465500 and install it onto the pinion shaft. After inserting the bearing housing, front side bearing. Next, take the check nut and install it onto the front side of the pinion shaft. To lock the bearing, install the star washer, then fit the second check nut. Tighten both the check nut securely to lock the bearing in the position. Now let's start the output shaft assembly. First, insert the output shaft into the crown wheel gear. Install the bolts and nuts and tighten them evenly to secure the crown wheel to the output shaft. If the bottom bearing is damaged or has excessive play, remove the bottom taper roller bearing. Remove the bottom outer bearing race from the gearbox housing. Tight the output shaft crown wheel bolts. Tight the proper torque. Install the new outer bearing race into the bottom side of the gearbox housing. After completing the outer race fix in the bottom side of the gearbox, take the bottom output shaft bearing. The bearing is part number 4T bar 9285. Heat the bearing in a solvent oil bath to approximately 100 degrees centigrade. Then install it onto the bottom side of the output shaft. Carefully insert the complete output shaft assembly into the gearbox housing. Rotate the shaft by hand and check that it runs freely. Rotate. Next, remove the old outer bearing race from the top casing cover. After removing the old outer race, take the new outer race, install the new outer bearing race into the top casing cover. The top output shaft bearing is part number 40 bar 34306. Heat the bearing in a solvent oil bath to approximately 100 degrees centigrade and install the taper roller bearing onto the output shaft. Cut the 0.5 mm gasket for the top casing cover and apply a thin layer of silicon sealant on the both sides. Place the gasket on the gearbox housing. Carefully install the top casing cover onto the output shaft. Align the dowel pins correctly and ensure the cover is seated properly. Finally, insert the all top casing bolts and tighten them evenly to the recommended torque. Check the output shaft rotates freely. Install the output shaft oil seal cover plate. After inserting the oil seal cover plate to lock the grub screw, remove the old seal from the input shaft seal cover plate and install the new oil seal. Clean the all shim thoroughly. Install the required shims on the input shaft bearing housing. Apply a small amount of grease to the bearing housing o-ring. Then install the bearing housing. Using a crane, carefully balance and install the input shaft so that the pinion gear mesh correctly with the output shaft crown wheel. Tight the all the bearing housing bolts properly. Now check the gearbox backlash. Mount a dial gauge with the pointer touching the input shaft keyway. Rotate the input shaft clockwise and anti-clockwise and record the reading. If the backlash is 1 mm, the gear mesh is not correctly. Perform the gear contact pattern check. Insert a gear making paper between the gear teeth and rotates the gears. Check the contact pattern on the paper. If the contact pattern is not correct, remove the input shaft. Remove the input shaft gearbox housing. Remove the 0.5 mm shim from the input shaft bearing housing and then reinstall the input shaft. Tight the bearing housing bolts and repeat the gear contact pattern. Check using a marking paper. Once the backlash and gear contact pattern are correct, check the backlash again with the dial gauge. Rotate the input shaft clockwise and anti-clockwise. The correct backlash should be between the 0.15 mm to 0.40 mm. After input shaft oil seal cover plate installed, install the oil level gauge plate and tight all the bolts securely. Finally, rotate the gearbox by hand and ensure it rotates smoothly without any abnormal noise.